Hello. Hello and welcome to the TheEPROM9, where we're in blurro vision. Because why the hell not? After all, why would the camera want to focus on the subject at hand? And yes, I'm doing this through live stream for the simple thing, it's the easiest way to get what I want to do here up. Hang on, see if we can coax into focusing. There we go. So, my mother's Hoover has died. Where's the board? Here it is. The little board of the triacon has something's gone wrong on it. Now I've tested all the components and it's either the triac, which I suspect it is, because this bears the grunt of the power, or the mystery unnamed pin, 4-pin little IC, probably like some transistor gate array type thing that's on the board, part of control, maybe even part of voltage regulating, a bridge rectifier, could be. Yeah. Who knows, it's unmarked and the markings under it on the board because most of it is actually marked, I don't say. So I think we'll do a live soldering session. Exciting, some electronical stuff after work. After all, I have been doing other electronical projects, such as working on building a Pamplex watch prototype. Currently done nothing on that. An Alteran watch, OLED watch for Aiden. No progress on that because, well, after work I'm usually too tired for brain to work. And all that. I haven't even stripped off my clothes yet. I've literally got in about half an hour ago. I've just finished dinner, which was homemade pizza, courtesy of Mother. Been messaged on Facebook. I will read and respond to that. And oh yeah, that's just something I'm discussing with someone else about Aiden. If you want to know, he's made a stupid decision, and I've got to somehow convince him to revert on that stupid decision. Right, where's the package? We don't want the label to face that way because I don't want everyone in the world knowing where I live. That would be most unfortunate, and I imagine there'd be some dodgy individuals out there who would act in unsatisfactory ways, stalking and potentially worse. I seem to remember ordering 5 of them. I have a lot more than 5. Maybe they came in... Hang on, let's look at my order form. Quantity 10. I seem to remember ordering 5, but that might explain why the price was somewhat higher. Right, they are, let's just check, they're the right part number. Triac, part number, is it on the packaging? No, it's, oh yes it is. BAT 16 600B, and then that A82, this one's WRG, so perfect. You can get away with some part number variants sometimes you can't, it depends. I fucking love these. Picked this one up before Christmas, I picked both of them up before Christmas actually. I even got Aiden one, and they are absolutely fucking fantastic. Let me show you the little one that I carry around in my pocket everywhere. Bit of random pocket fluff. So, it has scissors, very useful. It has the little blade, which came in useful with my lunch earlier because I didn't have it. The knives have run out in the office again. There's not enough cutlery. Has a little screwdriver with nail file. I actually have used this to manicure my claws like a proper gay boy. Little tweezers, which are great for sneaking up on my brother and ripping out bits of his beard, as well as picking up small items. This, which is good for digging in under and digging out dirt and all that kind of shit, and picking at electronics and stuff. Little keyring thing, absolutely great. Goes in my little tiny pocket, and just when I go on a plane I need to remember to remove it. And anyone wondering about the ring, Aidan proposed. And you can probably guess what the answer was from the fact I'm wearing it. Oh, don't you love that? You'd think it would open normally. Nope, heat sealed. Well, we have the tool to deal with that since we put the other one away. While we're doing this, I should start heating up the soldering iron. Yes, that'd be useful. Plug the son of a bitch in. Here it goes. I nicked yet more extension cord from downstairs. You're probably not going to see the end result of whether this actually works or not. Oh yeah. Courtesy of my brother. Anyone's actually watching this, let's just have a gander. In fact, my last live video doesn't even appear. The last one I did, I can see the comments on it, but can't actually see it. Right, okay, I need to go to channel. Can I remember how to get to my channel? Here we go. Remember how to get to my channel. Pause you. Ooh, hello, we have viewers. Bloody hell, what the hell's going on here? Hello, hello all. Congratulations, that'll be, yeah, I know exactly what that's congratulations. How have we ended up with 4 or 5 viewers? Oh, it must be because we're doing live electronics shit people actually want to watch. Not random bullshit about building hobo tents in the middle of nowhere. That was fun though. Get rid of that, don't need you, you can fuck off. You're heating up nicely. Oh, just to show you my absolute tidy desk and absolutely optimum safety. You see this here right next to a burning hot soldering iron? Watch this. Health and safety at its finest. This came in useful when camping. Yes, there are reasons for non-smokers to have lighters. Mostly in my case it's just for burning shit because I really enjoy burning shit. Ooh, did I reveal anything naughty on my Skype? No. We'll minimise that just in case because some of the conversations are not for public that I have on there are not for public viewing. However, the dog is for public viewing, who is somehow still alive and kicking, although not in the greatest state these days. I've just noticed what's floating around behind my head. I want to hide that out of view from the camera because that's got all dresses on and shit. DVLA thing. No, there we go, that's the side about the address. DVLA, luckily my head's in the way, but... I don't really want people seeing what my car registration and that is, because I need to pay my car tax. Yay! Seems to have gone down from last year for once rather than going up. Ah, but if the Hobo tent featured LEDs, yes it did. Although it was more sort of LEDs like this, rather than like super awesome setups, electronic setups, because, well, you just kind of have to make do with what you got. I just realised I didn't want to cut this end, I wanted to pop out the little thing from this end, so... I'm so good at... I'll change an age bracket. Oh yeah, my videos would definitely not be for younglings just because of the language alone, although I'd personally not say that's a reason to stop any age group watching. I would say if the information's valuable, as long as it's valuable to someone. There we go, let's get you out. But people can be a bit weird about language because, I don't know, I don't understand it. You know, swears in the English dictionary. Now we can add this to my tidy ass desk. Sorted, that's its new home. Right, we need to position the camera so it's facing the desk now and sort out some good lighting. I also knock on so there's some lighting coming from behind the camera as well. Pizza burp. Oh god, you'd have thought, if you saw my piss earlier, you'd have thought I'd been eating highlighter pens all yesterday. It was bloody fluorescent yellow. Why? Nobody knows. Yeah. Oh, you can... Ah, the perfect thing to cover up the games with. This is a good game, I'm enjoying this, but it's bloody difficult. Bloody hard. We have a total of 5. That's a new world record. Right, why are you being weird? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Now, I could secure it with blue tack or something like that, but I'm not going to because I'm a lazy bastard and I can't be bothered to remove it from the wall. Love the VDE screwdrivers next to the IBM 5150. Yes! And actually, Mr. Hammer thing needs to go back in its hanging place. This is quite neat. It's hammer, it's pliers. Only £5 in Tesco's, well worth picking up. Came in handy for hammering the steaks when camping. Scissors, a saw blade, a flathead, Phillips and a knife. Not as good as something like this or a Leatherman, but it'll do the job. Does the job. Nice to have a pin, a pinch. Then of course mandatory wire strippers, not cheap shitty ones. So these will last me a lifetime, hopefully. And then of course monitors. One monitor has been hacked and has been modified so I can use it as an external display. The other two are waiting on it. That laptop, I was playing with that and just haven't gotten around to putting it away yet. So we start by taking this apart. And wire cutters, I just got some cheap shitty ones from Map Planes because that's all I've been able to find when looking in the various tool supplies, and I can't be bothered to go online because I'm lazy like that. Right, okay, I need to bend you. I think these were originally from Woolworths or something, or Tesco. Use these for years. No. That's no good. This is where any other proper engineer would have a Sharpie or something in their toolbox. But here on the TheEPROM9, we do engineering my way, or the highway. Hope that's not magnets next to the Seagate. Seagate? No, that's all held on with screws. The magnets are all on the soldering station up there, the desoldering station. The neodymium, super powerful, awesome magnets that basically hold up little LED displays. There's one of these ones from Map Plane. I've got 2 of these. Let's see if it's still charged. Yeah, it's still charged. And then it does the scrolly thing, which I enjoy playing with. Pop you back where you were. The other one has no back on it, and it has a pin header soldered to it, and it turned out the software I do have for accessing Mega Durator, correct. There it all is, you can see it in the corner here, this thing. Thanks camera for defocusing, and of course a grey hat for the type of hacking I usually do. I want to get a black fedora and a white fedora and a few other funky colours just for the hell of it. Get a super gay rainbow one as well, because you can say that you do hacking for the LGBT community or whatnot, because why the hell not? Probably be someone who'd be like, oh, that joke's politically incorrect. And it's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Oh, I don't give a shit if it's politically incorrect. Political correctness is bullshit. It's just another form of censorship. Ding, there goes Facebook again. Oh, there's someone else messaging me. Woohoo! I know who you are. I'll talk to you later, but for now you can fuck off. And at that point, that's the point they're watching me, and because they know me, they'll get the humour. Because they will instantly know that, yeah, if you're watching, you're going to have to wait. I will read your thing in a bit, but first I must do this. And find out whether the track was the problem with the Hoover of Mum's, which is one of these 2,200 watty jobs. Oh, bam. Check your Facebook. Yes. That, I know who that is now. Because, yeah. What are you putting? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah. Yep, you got the same one as me. Complete with a little filter thing in the actual base station. What else is there of tools and whatnot I can show you up there? I'll show you up there after I've done the soldering job here. Right, solder is there. Oh yeah, just to add to it, Nixie drivers with Nixie tubes, ear stuff because I've been having problems with my ears again, Christmas lights because why not, strepsils because I have a sore throat, I need to take that into work actually. There's someone who wants me to do some labels for them. I just get the spares on eBay. There we go, there's some photos from work when I was on the Christmas party. I was certainly horsing around that night. That was a fun night actually. Also people stopped me from crawling in the corner and doing that crap. Crawling in the corner and being an introvert. It was crowded, it was loud, it was normally not the sorts of conditions I like. Oh, we can test out my new wire cutter things. We can test out how shit they are. That's it. According to Aidan, I have pretty neat soldering, which was quite a nice compliment. I didn't know how to respond to that other than thanks. Oh, that can fly up and short something out. We don't give a shit. And that's ready for taking downstairs and testing. So, since we got the soldering iron warmed up, what shall we solder up next? I cannot be asked to work on this because look at the wiring underneath. Yeah, it's super tiny stuff and all that crap. And I don't even know where the super tiny wire's gone, although I can retrieve more from the LCD LVDS cable. There we go, there's a bit of it. Fire extinguisher on standby in the car. In fact, the original car one got used actually in camping to put out one of our campfires. No, it did not go out of control. It was just Aiden wanted a way of putting it out, and it's basically all we had. Where do you work these days? I'm not going to say the specific cup, and they make me watch while I cry by Southeastern. Oh, that just went down the back of the desk. It's a dead USB anyway. And then I walk to the office, cut through one of the underground stations, and woohoo! So that's our dead triac. Are you guys willing to hang on while I test the Hoover? But I am curious to see if that worked, or if I just brought a whole load of triacs I'm going to use once and never touch again. Yeah, I think it's actually a Hoover branded Hoover as well. Because, well, in the UK, because Hoover's such a major brand of Hoovers, or vacuum cleaners, then that does that. Right. I'll be back shortly. Hang on. Just need to test this because I need to know if it works. It. Does that wheel hurt? Done it myself. Okay, oh, we still have all our viewers, that's good. Right, the Hoover repair was a success. It was the triac, as I suspected. Now, this is a point where I can do something else that's interesting and show you the difference between a dead triac and a working triac. Because I kind of have something to admit here. I kind of guesstimated a bit. So, if I find my, here we go, in this new storage location. I've been waiting 2 days now for the parents to take this up to get the diamonds stuck back in because it fell out and they still haven't done that, so I'm going to say fuck it and do it myself. So let's do a dead one first, just to remind ourselves of what this actually sees. So red, green, and blue. I heard a deling, 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 deling. Yeah, oh, this kind of already had 240 volt up its arse to blow it up, so kind of doesn't need that. You're not going to blow up something that's rated anyway, not unless there's a major short or something, and it's not short fault. So, unknown faulty component. That's readable-ish. What do we get on a working triac? RGB. I do RGB because basically that's what RGB works to my mind. And a working triac looks like an unknown or faulty component. Okay, this transistor tester is no good for measuring triacs. However, it's not the only tester I have, because you may have noticed I pulled out this black box of homemade crap. This thing is actually pretty useful. I should use it more than I do, but I don't, so we'll pop our triac in there. This is a learning experience for me because I don't dismantle a lot of stuff with triacs in. We hit the button, we get the test. This is one of those universal testers, and today apparently it's a capacitor. Before it was a resistor between 1 and 2, so that's a good sign of a faulty component. It decides to change at random. Let's see if it comes off as a resistor this time. Nope, it's decided it's a 159 PF. Well, that's definitely wrong. However, what do we get on a working triac? That's the real question. Interesting. It comes up as a resistor between 1 and 3 and nothing there. So it basically displayed the same as the dead one. So I need to look into methods for testing triacs. If they don't fail short, how do you test a working triac? That's a very interesting question that bears investigating some sort of answer. Although I still only ordered 5 of these and I got 10 of them. I don't know how that happened. Is it 10? It says 10 on the package. I haven't counted them. Yeah, that's definitely 10. One of them's now in the Hoover downstairs. Yeah, because back when the EU first sort of banned powerful suction Hoovers, they for bizarro reasons, because the EU does random shit like that. Do not ask me why. It's completely asinine and pointless. Like the light bulb ban and that, you know, let people use whatever they want, really. Mum went out and brought it, and yeah, had it since, and she's definitely happy that's fixed. And as for the dead triac, I think Mr. Bin is hungry. So, where are you, Mr. Bin? There you are. In you goes. I can't be bothered to do anything exciting with it. And it's off 240 volts, so 240 volts will not make it go pop. You can't. Might be able to get it go pop something. Test something what works. I did. The results were the same. Although they weren't in that case. Although I think I know why it went into capacitor mode, because I modified that. Test something that does work. Haven't tested these HV inverters for driving Nixie lamps yet. Or we can play with fire. Well, yeah, don't do that. Don't stick a flame under your nose. That's not wise. Love the smell of this stuff. It's like paraffin-y, like lighter fuel stuff, not petrol, although you can use petrol in these, so I'm not going to go to the expense of using fucking petrol. That stuff's expensive. Right, what did you pick up the BC547 for example to? BC547. Was that the bigger ones? Although the thing I like about this one is the cartridges are standard lighters. Nice, readily available, cheap. Just the way I like things, easily available. In other news, when summer comes around, I'm going to experiment with retrobrighting. What's this stuff? It's like power bleach. That's it, peroxide. 40% volume. Oh, it's 12% peroxide. But we'll give this stuff a test. No, I will not be bleaching my hair with it. Although Aidan will probably absolutely adore that. In fact, I know he would. But I'm not fucking up my hair. I have no doubt he would adore that. Oh, hello, Michelle. You alright? Soggy string by the looks of it, yeah. Soggy string microphone half the time. What broadband are you using? BT? Yep, you guessed right. Oh no, stream broke, I can't see. Oh god. Oh yeah, that's how I first actually found Michelle, was basically through the BBC B videos and whatnot. And these jeans are going to have to come off at this rate. I've got thermals on, so it's fairly appropriate. Do I want to remove anything from pockets? No. You ain't gonna get a view of my hairy legs tonight, guys. A t-shirt there, that can go on the bed. Socks can come off too, because fuck socks. I've been wearing them all day. They don't smell too bad. That can go on the dinner plate, because that's where it all just noticed I got a massive glory hole there. You got a sneak peek. Ah, yes, I watched your, what was it, part 1 or whatnot of that. That's actually quite fun. I probably watched it, I think I watched it on the train, because I'm watching a lot of the YouTube on the train these days. Right, well, we'll spare you any more shots of my groin. With the, I'm sure me and Aidan will utilise that glory hole at some point. Because everyone wanted to know that. Yeah, I haven't played with mine for a while actually. I've got it all set up with the MMC and all that crap. And it's kind of sits there just doing its thing really. And you can sort of get a glimpse that my room's not in the tidiest state at the moment. Next part, I brush its teeth with biocarb. Actually, that'd be a good thing to do the retro bright on would be the BBC Micro, because that's one of the machines that's a bit of pride of place, although I might test it out on one of the electrons first. And probably be worth testing it out on the front panels of these. If they're not already meant to be that colour in the first place. Why is it crap? It does the job, you know. Crap-ish. It does the job. I don't use it for much more than to access the massive multi-library of games, so maybe it's not so good for anything other than that. More glory hole fun. Oh yeah, glory hole fun's fun. Everyone loves a good glory hole. It doesn't take long for this to turn into Smuttyville, I have to say. It's fine for games. But not for practical use. Yeah, I see where you're coming from there. For disk image conversion. It doesn't take long for things to turn to Smuttyville in this place. So, what's been going on? Let's go over the joys of the camping trip. Oh, that was a barrel of laughs and whatnot. From cooking food in the pissing rain to a night of wind that sounded like the tent being raped by a giant to spending an entire day driving around to find a new tent to buy, which was useful. That wasn't like a hobo tent and stuff like that. Really? It couldn't even convert Granny's garden. Now you know things are getting smutty when it's going down in Granny's garden with glory holes. Yeah, I've played that, and the video I did of it was popular because I think I was just I think the reason is because I was completely and utterly sarcastic the whole way through. I'm just constantly taking the piss, which is probably the way I should do any future gameplay videos when I next decide to do one at any point, because most of the audience doesn't give a fuck these days. I didn't injure my eye. It was mostly, I don't remember injuring my eye, but the hobo tent eventually got torn down. Somehow it didn't blow away in the massive storm that happened, because we're up in Wales. We drove halfway. We literally drove from one end of the country to the other. Did you see there are new Square Nixie watch colours that you can buy? Yes, I do. I do. Oh, we're up to a world record in our bloody... I don't know what's going on. A world record. 8 viewers? My God, what's going on? How do we keep this momentum up? What the fuck do we even talk about at this point? We can take apart a British plug. Because why the hell not? Because I pulled it off of... I think it was my lamp. Yeah, probably because there's 3 amp fuse in it. Oops. Oops. Parents are downstairs. I'm upstairs. We have a power supply. Do we have an available capacitor? It's 11 for me. It's 9:14. According to the Nixie clock. Keep talking about Granny's garden. Well, other than basically some of my jokes to that basically resulted in it implying the witch was a paedophile. That pretty much sums up my whole of the Granny's garden video, because why the hell not? And maybe one day, maybe if there's popular demand enough, I might do a long play actually going the whole way through the bloody game. But it's pretty much trial and error. And I think there's more because I've watched an actual playthrough of it. Now there's 11, I'm only seeing 8 on my side. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You guessed what I was going through my head there. Caps. This could be quite dangerous. I'm trying to see if there's any laying on my desk, because I don't really want to go digging in the garage. In the cupboard. I have plenty in the cupboard. I know what pot I'll check. I've got a pot of unsorted components in my cupboard. Let's see if we can find something to maybe pop discreetly. And hopefully not set off the smoke alarm or something stupid like that. Saying that, on the event of a capacitor exploding, I always do have the excuse of I was testing something and it just went wrong. And yeah, I got one of these for Christmas. They're fun. Alexa. Computer? Oh, Mum's bloody turned it off, hasn't she? That's why the alarm didn't go off this morning. No. No. Which one are you? There, you, that one. That's why my bloody alarm didn't go off this morning, because I was using Alexa. I was wondering why that didn't go off. No, my mum probably came in here, decided to tidy up, noticed the little orange neon and decided off. Got to save those electrons, haven't you? Ah, 4chan. What about 4chan? 4chan is okay. I don't really go on 4chan. It's not really my thing personally. Okay, there's my alarm. Let's disable my alarm. There's my alarm that was supposed to go off at 6 o'clock this morning. Alexa, tell me about the EPROM9. Alexa, tell me about the EPROM9. It's thinking.
Prom Night is a 2008 horror film starring Brittany Snow, Scott Porter.
Apparently I'm a 2008 horror film.
Prom is supposed to be the best night of her life, though a sadistic killer from her past has different plans for her and her friends. Its runtime is 1 hour, 28 minutes. It has an IMDb rating of 3.9 out of 10 and is rated 15.
Typical horror film, probably absolute crap. Although probably hilarious. I usually find horror films quite funny. Oh, we got loads of vintage. Oh, we got vintage shit in here. I forgot about that. I forgot I stored a whole load of bits of like radios I took apart. I mean, knobs and vintage horrible manky vintage manky smell. Right. We have capacitors that have long since seen better days. Wax caps. 100 PF, all covered in wax and all that shit. Ugh, yuck. Some of this stuff makes me feel dirty just touching it. Blech. My germaphobe tendencies drive Aiden mad, which is quite funny. There's a fair few things I do that drive Aiden mad, which amuses me to no end. Right, where did these come from? I don't even remember what I pulled these out of. These are apparently dimmers for 120 volts. Here you go, here's Triax. I do have something with Triax. Yeah. I don't even remember what I pulled these from. I pulled them from something. I mean, they've got nice metal knobs, and as we know, on the EPROM9, I love playing with knobs. Yeah. With your glory hole, the horror. Vintage glory hole, yay. Alexa, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, let's play. 3, 2, 1.
Rock.
Poker.
Oh, I lose. I lose. Okay, that's a random little thing you can do. People will know more about what to do with it than me. 10 volts, you could be blown up. Badass power transistors. Check out these bad boys. Looks like they're made by Motorola, if I remember their logo correctly. Oh god, I forgot all this was in here. Light bulbs. Because everyone needs random shitty incandescent light bulbs in their junk box. Hang on, are you popped? I know what we'll do. I'm just... Hammer. One of these light bulbs is popped. I think you can see where this is going. Let me get this crap off the desk so I can do this. Oh yeah, I still do actually have one of these Pac-Man mugs. Yeah? Can you put the heating on advance, please? Yeah. That's a newspaper, that one. Alexa, what's black, white and red all over?
An educated penguin.
Okay, that's different. It's not funny, but it's different. That's cracker level jokes, which I usually burn. I usually burn cracker jokes because they're shit enough to burn. Okay, you have got a bit of a view of my glory hole, and you know what? I don't give a fuck. I think you can probably all guess who's the only one who's allowed to play with my glory hole. That's the dead one. The big black and singed bit round the side would be a good indicator, so we'll put those two to one side. And because this is the EPROM9 and we don't give a fuck about safety and we do not give a fuck about our feet, and we are going to, let's actually try and somewhat contain the mess. No, I do not store weed in this. I know people, I'm friends with people who would. There you are, little hammer. Let's give the camera a good view of the destruction. Oh, hang on. Slow-mo video! Hang on, where's my work phone? Slow-mo video, so you get something come up slow-mo. Good job I thought of that before I lost it. No, I don't want you, you can fuck off. Don't want to look at my ugly mug. Slow motion, that's the one we want. There we go. Oh look, you can see my last photo on the thing and it's little darling Aiden. How cute. Alright, back to subject of destruction. What's this? I can play. I'm guessing Dan's your other half. Alexa, are you sending messages to the NSA?
I don't know that one.
That's a bit of a worrying answer. Right, start. That was rubbish. Let's watch the replay. Didn't even make a pop. It's a bit of a tradition of me and mine smashing Christmas lights. Yeah. Apparently a bit of glass did come out the containment bag. Do you think I should put that up on the Oh, you off? Night night. Alexa, are you recording the conversation?
I only send audio back to Amazon when I hear the wake word. For more information, and to view Amazon's privacy notice, visit the help section of your Alexa app.
Alexa, my picture keeps breaking up, yeah. When a friend of mine got Alexa last accident, the first question he asked when I popped down was how big is the Miracle Ironsides knob? Probably not, would be my guess, because that'd be counterproductive to their aims. I do actually want to go back to reusing this bag properly rather than just smashing Christmas lights in it. Ah, nice badass hammer. We like hammers. Voila. Alright, I'll ask her. Alexa, what's 2 plus 2?
The sum of 2 and 2 is 4.
Ah, that's a boring answer. I wanted her to give the portal answer, which is 10. Alexa, can you do Google searches?
For help with that question, go to the help and feedback section of the Alexa app.
Alexa, how easy are you to hack?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Don't worry, we'll probably do a video at some point. We'll do some video at some point trying to hack Alexa, because why the hell not?
Hi.
Hello. Apparently Alexa, why the hell not?
The hell no. Punk and roll / blues rock from North Carolina, USA, the group.
Some of the responses can be funny. Alexa, fuck you.
Sure.
That's a bit different to the normal one, sure. Shall we get the drill out and drill a hole in her? I can't imagine that'd be the best fuck you'd ever have. Why not? Alexa, what's your gender?
I'm female in character.
Fair enough. I like that. And here we go. We're getting all the good suggestions of what to ask her. Alexa, what do you get if a sock mates with a teacup?
I don't know that one.
We already did that one. Alexa, why does my live stream keep going dodgy?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Yeah, that's a bit of a stock answer, that one. It gets a bit boring after a while. You were offline. Yeah, apparently it keeps doing that, going a bit dodgy like that. I don't know why. I've apparently got 47 unread notifications on Facebook. That reminds me a bit of some of the emails from the holiday that I still haven't gotten through to looking at work. Yeah. Buffering. Yeah, I know that feeling. My soldering iron's still hot. I wonder... is it hot enough to burn this? Makes it smoke. Yeah, that doesn't work. Soldering irons just evaporate it off rather than set it on fire. That's disappointing. This is actually a fake Zippo, it's not actually a real Zippo. Yes. Alexa, what's a glory hole?
The phrase glory hole means a small locker at the stern of a boat or between decks of a ship.
That is a really shit response. What else could we do that's informational but smarty? How is it someone with a mind like dirt like mine doesn't go? Alexa, what's a sexual glory hole?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, that's a really shit response.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, what is dogging?
Dogging means relentless and indefatigable in pursuit or as if in pursuit.
What the fuck? Nice! My parents were suggesting, thinking about getting me one of those, but the trouble is I never get any time to really do games these days. Not as much as I'd like to. Speaking of games, we could do a live stream of games and then the entire viewership would just go... Alexa, turn porn enabled mode on. Alexa, what is dogging?
Dogging means relentless and indefatigable in pursuit or as if in pursuit.
Alexa, what's cottaging?
Cottaging is defined as a seasonal activity involving a prolonged stay at one or more cottages, similar to visiting, but typically for a longer duration and at a seasonal home that one owns or rents. A seasonal activity involving a prolonged stay at one or more cottages, similar to visiting, but typically for a longer duration and at a seasonal home that one owns or rents, and sexual activity in a public lavatory, especially homosexual activity between men.
There we go, that was the one we wanted at the end. Alexa, what is the capital of France?
France's capital city is Paris.
I'm not sure how that was supposed to be funny. Ah, yes, I did. I'm kind of like that with the Gems and Crash Bandicoot. I've literally 100%ed like most of the crashes. Yeah, that's where it works as a joke actually, because it ends up going for the more sort of safe one. I'm not actually going to get to do music in case it flags up copyright shit, and I've had that in live streams be a problem before. Ends up getting adverts and shit slung on it, which I don't want because I don't actually have any monetization on the channel. I could never be arsed with it. Monetization on the channel is just something I've never been interested in pursuing. Right. Let's go to channel. If we can find how the hell to go to channel, that is. Actually, Google seemed to have made it really... It shows you how much I've been using YouTube recently. Have they done another update and removed... Because I'm 100% sure there was a button to get to channel. Here we go. Channel. Oh, I never ever get this. Updates ripoff. Subscription updates. What? 2 months ago. Oh, that's right, live stream. But for some weird reason, the one I did on my phone, I can't find any evidence of it anywhere. 2 months ago. Oh. No. We'll see if this one actually saves this time or if it ends up being lost forever. She can connect... What, hang on, I'm missing the chat. Alexa, may I have a BJ?
I've put B, J on your shopping list.
Apparently you can buy BJs now. Not that I need to buy one. That's actually quite nice. Oh yeah, you can do that. There is actually a thing for that. Alexa, what is anal rimming? Alexa, what is anal rimming?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. The anal stage is the second stage in Sigmund Freud's theory of psychosexual development, lasting from age 18 months to 3 years.
What? Alexa, are you alive?
I'm not really alive, but I can be lively sometimes.
Alexa, what devices can you control?
For help with that question, go to the help and feedback section of the Alexa app.
Alexa, that was a shit response.
Not answer that.
Fair enough. I wouldn't mind if you had... Alexa, I wouldn't mind if you had a bit more attitude. That'd be more funny.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Yeah, that's what you have to do, just refresh it. Alexa, are you a social justice warrior?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
No one knows. It's the greatest mystery unknown. Scratch my leg, scratch my leg. It's itchy as fuck. Alexa, are you a Power Ranger?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, those ones are a bit shit. They just get the shit generic response. Actually, one thing I can get her to do that's useful. Alexa, set alarm for 6 AM tomorrow.
Alarm set for 6 AM tomorrow.
There we go, that's my work alarm set. Yeah. Alexa, what is rimming?
Reaming is defined as present participle of ream.
Yeah, I know exactly what you said. I think it sounds like. Especially as the hand goes off screen. Yeah, I'm not going to do that on the internet. Yeah, that's basically, yeah, well, pretty much summing up the live stream. Welcome to this wonderful live stream. Here we have a guy asking his electronic assistant about what anal rimming is. Alexa, what's an ass?
Verse has several meanings. As a verb, compose or put into verse. 2. Familiarize through thorough study or...
Yeah, that's the joy of the internet these days. Hey look, you can see my feet. I've lost it, I've lost it. There you go, just hit refresh and everything's all good. What is the time? It's 9:41 apparently. I'm thirsty. Good job my drink. Can I get it with my foot? Not one. Might be able to get it with two. Yeah, I don't know what that is, face down, ass up, if it's song. No, I have a few out in the garage which are probably taken apart. I have a few dismantled ones in the garage. Although you never actually got 56k on them, that'd be too good. Yeah, you can be switched off. I'm just going to unplug you down here because I'm lazy and I can't be asked to climb up there and do the switch. There we go. Friday Talkie, 7k sub special. Benway's doing the Friday Talkies again. I haven't watched one of Benway's videos for a long time. Alexa, do you think I'm sexy?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh dear. Maybe. I think it'd be a bit difficult to have an affair with what is essentially a cylinder. Yeah, he stopped ages ago. Alexa, who's your partner?
I don't have a partner.
Alexa, do you think I'm kinky?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Yeah, I watch those religiously, the LGR thrift videos. They are always entertaining, and some of the stuff he manages to pick up is just awesome. I can only salivate. I mean, for fuck's sake, he found a fucking IBM 50 type computer in one of them. Oh yeah, don't watch them Game Chasers. My absolute favouriteest channel is Mike's Electric Stuff. He's been putting up videos lately. I've been watching them on the train, sometimes in bed. Yeah. You can have LGR, but here you get LGBT. What's that crazy to do? Even the thrift stuff. Oh yeah, my sense of humour is tied very much into my sexuality. That's probably quite obvious by now. I just play on it, I always have. Have no evidence to prove either way. Yeah, I always love Mike's Electric Stuff. I've always enjoyed his videos. They're always entertaining. It'd be one of those guys that'd actually be really interesting to meet. The other person would be really interesting to meet and have a chat to over a beer at a pub would be Big Clive. And let's have a thing that goes bang, like resistor Russian roulette. Oh, that was beautiful. I've so got to do that at some point. Just gather a few resistors, stick them in the quickie tester up there. Stick them in this and watch them go pop. Photonic inductions, yes. Yep, Dave Jones. Although I do wish Dave Jones would do more teardowns. Mailbag Monday is not my favourite segment. Teardown Tuesday is, and usually with some random bit of vintage tech. I think my favourite sort of stuff to take apart is the same sort of stuff that Mike's Electric Stuff likes to take apart, because I had a lot of fun taking apart that image intensified camera a long time ago. Beano, I'm guessing that's a YouTube channel, haven't heard of them. What about movie stuff? The only real movie-based channel I've really watched that does stuff along a lot of that sort of media is... what's his name? God. I've had a brain fart moment. The Nostalgia Critic, that's it. The other channel I always quite enjoy for the movie type stuff is also I Hate Everything. Aidan asked her that. Aidan asked her that, I think, when he was round at the Christmas. Shall we... Lift videos? Yeah, I haven't done any... Yeah, Beano is a comic. I actually have a circuit board out that's an old lift controller from the mid-90s and lives in the parcel shelf of my car because they were scrapping the old lifts at uni, and I saw that in Skip. And the guys who were doing the lift saw me trying to get to it, and I was like, oh, be careful there, because they're worried about me injuring themselves and then being sued for liability. So they're just like, oh, would you get that circuit board for me, please? And they're like, certainly. Yes, thank you. So I merrily walked off with the circuit board and whatnot. I pulled a few other bits out. I even got an asbestos panel out that lift and swiftly returned it when I realised what it was. Took out the neon lamps, of course. Wanted them. Mr. Carlson's Lab, yes, that's another good channel. Only thing I do find with Mr. Carlson's Lab is he does make the videos go on a little on the long-winded side. And doesn't have the sort of snarky, sarcastic personality that keeps me interested. although fantastic amount of information he puts into his videos. Do you ever use Nelson's lift at you? Oh, you talking? Yeah. That lift, at the University of Greenwich. That lift was a fucking trampoline. That was the one that was scrapped. One of them. But yeah, that thing was a bloody trampoline. And then there was someone else who was scared of lifts, but couldn't use the stairs because had an injured leg. So when they got in the lift with me, it was trampoline while they're standing in the corner, shit scared, and I'm trampolining away. Generally, if it's something, I'd probably have shown it on YouTube at some point. Big stream, specifically 2. It was just basically treated as a trampoline and they've replaced it with some modern thing which probably doesn't trampoline anymore. With all the whiz bang and all the talkie to you crap and all that, you know. Captain Obvious that they like to install in lifts these days. I know why they do it, it's for the blind and that. Alexa, do you like spam?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Jump. I don't find there was much difference from when it was wait for the paddle to blank out. Don't wait for it to ground. Wait for the paddle to blank out. That's brilliant. Oh, that's funny. Alexa, take off your clothes.
They don't make clothes for me.
Well, we can strip Alexa down live. University of Greenwich, Medway campus, the one in Chatham. Delay line memory there from a TV or video recorder or something. I have lots of random little things like this LED panel. $25V, that won't go pop. Hang on, I wanted an 82 UF. 6.4V, that will go pop. Got a load of precision capacitors in here too. I think that's some sort of memory chip. $10V, 200, I don't know what you are. Thought I had some really ancient transistors in here, turns out that's not the case. Does this bulb even work? Where's a 9V battery when you need one? Do I even have any 9V batteries left? No, of course not. Of course all my 9V batteries are gone. Yeah, let's give you guys a look at my soldering setup and whatnot up here. So if we do that, that doesn't really highlight anything. But yeah, that was nicked from the uni wee bin. That was nicked from the uni wee bin. That's the only 2 bits of kit there. The function generator down there was nicked from the uni wee bin. Yeah, if you go there as a non-student to raid the bins, I can't vouch what will happen to you. I don't know if the uni will give much of a shit or not. No, it's fine. It's because that's a beach. No, it was a whack-it. No, it's a beach. I haven't actually punched one of these in anger before. I've smashed plenty of computer mice, but I've never actually smashed a computer monitor in genuine anger. The only times I've ever smashed computer monitors up is for fun. But yeah, it's just seaweed because it's a picture of my dog on the beach at the moment. He likes the beach. Right, I'm thinking... I don't really want to pop the 80 UF one because they were kind of rare. 320 UF, that's a fairly common value. Do I really want to pop one of these capacitors? They're nice and vintage. We could do the old thing we did at uni, actually. Hang it out the window and detonate it. I like that idea. That way all we have to do is turn the camera around. Shall we do that then? So this is 320 UF. We might as well have something go pop. Ah, you're watching it in bed. I like doing that. I like watching YouTube. I would actually like to learn to play a keyboard. You know, one of the musical ones, not a computer keyboard. I'm pretty good with those. Right, let's get rid of you. That can go in the rubbish. I don't need any more electrostatic bags cluttering up my room. I've got enough of them. I've got more than enough, actually. Watch this. You saw a spark. The things that amuse me. Right, so I'm going to pop these off because I don't want the potential force of the capacitor blowing the things off. So I'm going to set it up outside the window first and then hopefully we get a nice view of what happens. So that's the negative burn, so we want that negative to be on that side. And the negative to be where the positive is, and the positive to be where the negative is. This is all a bit naughty because the parents are in. Good job none of you know my parents to grass me in. Okay, you all ready? Cuphead, yes, that's an awesome game. Hang on. Let's see if we can pop this fucker. Can you all see the cap? Kind of. This could go horribly wrong, or it could go horribly right. I'm glad I did that outside. Let's inspect the damage. Oh, there's all bits of confetti everywhere out here. There's all bits of capacitor confetti everywhere. Capacitor. Hang on, let me just get all this over and we can inspect the damage. Oh, the shit I do because it amuses me. In fact, that's why I do everything I do. Yeah, that's the 8-bit guy's got some pretty cool stuff on the synths. Alexa, what's your opinion on Cuphead? Personally, I reckon it's an awesome game.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
You haven't played Cuphead, have you, Alexa? Bitch, why would you not play Cuphead? You're doing yourself a disservice by not playing that game. It's awesome. Ball's hard, but that's one of the things I like about it. Do it in your hallway, not the parents' home. So, that's one half. I'm actually surprised it stayed attached. It's just a hollow little shell. There's not actually much in there. So it looks like, yeah, the foil just literally connects on the outside, and then this is the positive end. I didn't even test to see if that capacitor's good. But this actually gives us a good opportunity to actually unravel this, expose all the toxins. We can actually unravel it and have a look at the actual internals of how these are constructed. You notice there's 2 plates. And then there's this like stuff, and there's supposed to be like an electrolyte in these, but that seems to have dried out over the decades. That's your positive plate right there. I wonder if I could repair this. And then this plate is probably coated in something super toxic, and I'm just merrily playing with it in my fingers. In fact, it feels like aluminium actually. What's it do when it burns? This could be very dangerous, but fuck it. If it's magnesium, then it's definitely dangerous, but... just gets hot. There we go, so that's what it does when it burns. Yeah, that's just alley. There's not really much to that. Maybe that's not technically an electrolyte. But yeah, there's your capacitor going bang. Banging at 10. Like, yeah. Actually, yeah. Talking about near-nor. It's actually this weekend I came home to spend it with my mum, because I basically spent like 90% of Christmas of Aden. And I was in her bedroom, which is literally just beyond the wall of this cupboard, back wall of this cupboard. Pierce a lithium battery. Another video, Barry. Another video. And I was looking out, and a car comes racing along the road in front, stops, the front wheels lock up, the back ones keep going round, so the car obviously doesn't have ABS, swings round the corner, smashes into the curb and ramps up it, and I just think this is like one of the usual douches that drives down here at stupid miles per hour and then just misses the corner. Do you have any trousers on? No, I just have thermals and then my pants. How do you know it's me? Doesn't take much to add 2 and 2 together. And from there, a chap gets out looking rather worried. He looks younger than me actually, and then looking rather agitated. It's like, hang on, something's going on here. And then I hear sirens down the road, and then look round, and then look at the then look round back at the bloke, and he's what's hot? Look round at the bloke. And he's looking at, he looks like he's going to run, and then look the sirens, and he goes back to the car to get something, at which point the police like pull up, stop, like in the middle of the road, and he just surrenders straight away, and then they just arrest him and go through the process. One of the police actually came over to me to ask me what I saw, so I told the cop what I saw. You know, help where you can, help them catch the bad guys doing bad things. And then, yeah, that was rather interesting. Something exciting happening on my neighbourhood for once. Yeah, Aiden's a fan of the thermals. I can't say I blame him. They show off all the things. Alexa, have you farted?
The skill, Forafart, can help you with that. Did you want to enable it?
How do you even respond to that?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, why are you a cylinder?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Well, there wasn't really much to say after that, because, you know, he explained it. Turns out the cops aren't actually allowed to tell you what they're arresting people for, because I asked. And so, yeah, and then they just went through the process of reading him his rights and all that jazz. And then eventually a thing came. Actually, yes, Aiden can play the piano, and it's quite impressive to see. I've got some videos recorded, but he doesn't want me putting them up on YouTube. And because he is my other half, I respect his wishes on that sort of stuff. We already know the answer to that being yes. Alexa, are you stupid?
No, but I'm always learning more.
Different answer to what I'd have said. After all, computers are inherently stupid. Alright, I've got to see if I can get everything to fit back in here, because it's a bit of a puzzle. I was doing a puzzle with Mum last night. Not tonight though. Has Aiden appeared online on the interwebs? You fuck off. No is the answer there. Aiden has not appeared online. What a surprise. What a surprise. Yeah, he blew it because his phone blew up. It makes him impossible to contact now. Yay! I rang his nan yesterday to get through to him. I've got a birthday present sorted. It was her birthday, like literally at the weekend. Alright, hopefully I can get the lid on now. Ooh, nice try, nice try. Am I putting it on backwards? I don't think it overly matters, to be honest. What does it? Yeah, I think I am. Oh shit, one bit just fell out. Oh shit. There we go, it's all contained in the little car. Brum, brum. Yeah, he is adorable. Is it okay if I share the stream on some people? Yeah, go for it. Alexa, what is 2 girls, 1 cup?
I'd rather not answer that.
Yeah, she knows. Alexa, are you a feminist?
Yes, I am a feminist. As is anyone who believes in bridging the inequality between men and women in society.
There we go, is the classic proper definition. Not this crazy ass shit that's come up in the last few years. Yeah, I don't think it takes too much. Actually, one of my work colleagues at work, she looked at one of the photos I have of Aidan on one of my wallpapers and just went, he's cute. That made me smile. Ah yes, things of the industrial night too. No, Alexa, we had that question earlier and you know that because you were here then. She said she's a female. All that good jazz. I'll be bedtime in about an hour. No, Alexa is not trans. Not sure a machine can be trans. Hoover is not magnetic. Sorry, thanks for letting me know. It seems to be a bit ropey. Just try refreshing it every so often and then it comes back. You can go back in there for some weird reason. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've actually shown this on YouTube yet. Watch this. I finally installed cupboard lighting. I've got 2 LED strips under here. And one of them's actually popped off. Why have you popped out your LED strip? And there's another one up there, and then I'm probably going to install more at a later date. They're actually powered from my PC. Oh, that's what I did with that switch off my old lamp. I used it in that. I powered them off the PC because the PC's basically never turned on. Alexa, do you need to pee?
I don't know that one.
It was the standard generic response. Hello Todd. Oh yeah, happy birthday. Skype says it's your birthday. And since it's your birthday, you might as well wish them, you might as well say that. EgoShredder's on. Yeah. It's mostly just the little things here and there that are really left. And then of course some old prejudices still do remain, sadly. Hello! There you go, Todd's another one who does some awesome electronics videos and got some absolutely awesome ones on those vintage calculators. God, I'd love a vintage calculator like that. I don't know how the hell you managed to score that. It must have been Nude Virgin in Utopia Land that day. Alexa, is dinner ready yet?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Isn't there one on your desk? Someone died. No, it's just been a case of the conversation has gone from smutty to my camping trip to random shit to it started off repairing my mum's Hoover, which worked. Nice. Yeah, I'd love one like that. Because as you know, I like my vintage calculators. That and vintage computers, they're always fun things. In Granny's garden. Oh god, the glory hole. Are we going back to the glory hole in Granny's garden again? It looks like that's a granny who still likes to have some fun. Everything gets wrong way too quickly. I really wish my thermals though weren't completely ruined. Oh yeah, we're back to the glory hole. Give it to me, Loverboy. Oh yes, yeah, Aiden has a pair of pants that has quite the glory hole in it. I won't say any more because that's kind of confidential information there. Let's just say it may or may not have been used. Ooh, an 8080 PC. I know that feeling. I've run out of room to collect any more computers, which is why I haven't had any more acquisitions in years. Saying that, I did have someone give me another Acorn Electron with a +1 expansion on the back recently, like in the last year. That works. Oh, naughty, naughty, EgoShredder. I don't think Aiden will want me to tell you more about his glory hole. Pants. Just say it's fun. That's funny. Yeah, I've got a 286 in the cupboard that is used for the 5 1/4 inch data transfer to the 5 1/4 inch floppies. Oh yeah, he definitely has muscly legs. He's actually stronger than me. And then he knows how to do submission pinning positions and that, so generally I end up pinned in our play fight, so it doesn't take long before. Gone. Yeah, I know the feeling though about having to do something like that. I usually try and find someone I can give it to. Yeah, I do have a few spare 5 1/4 inch floppies, only because they're from some bit of dead software that I didn't care about. Me PC, the only computer in a sense. Yeah, actually I do give a lot of, I have given Aiden a fair amount of stuff. I've given him like 2 computers I didn't need, like a huge proportion of random spare RAM I have that I just literally don't need. He's currently borrowing a whole load of my Cisco kit, which I'm going to retrieve back at some point soonish. Oh, I'm very touchy. I'm pretty. You watch us two together and you can see that there's a lot of banter between us, and I am very affectionate. He gets cuddled out quite often. He also gets photographed out quite often. The amount of photos I have of him where he has that "get that fucking camera out my face" look. Ah, yes, I never did complete my CCNA. That was just one that didn't happen. It was too much on top of uni. Oh yeah, at some point I need to take Aidan into my office. I've been to Aidan's work quite a few times actually. Both his little business he's set up and the club he does. I managed to get about halfway through my CCNA before it was just too much, and I just gave up with Canty in the end because it's like, have you activated the fit test yet? No. Will you do it? Yes. And it never ended up happening. It's just like, I have to pick my battles and I need to fight on the battles for the actual course to win. But yeah, you know Canty. You know the shit that we've... I literally slept through his IPv6 lecture. I was awake all night because I couldn't sleep that night. And I literally slept through the entire lecture. Woke up, did the lab, buggered off back to my lair, and then went to sleep. Nope, they are just standard light switches like all should be. You flick them on, off. I'm not really into the whole sticking in tons of vulnerable shit in there. Yeah, they do, don't they? At first, when I first saw an US toilet when I went to Chicago for the first time, I was like, oh god, that one's blocked. Then I went on to another one. That was the same. It's like by the 3 or 4th, it's like, hang on, maybe the toilets are meant to be like that. Turns out that is the case. At least the ones in Chicago anyway. I don't know about other places, but they're all like that in Chicago. I don't know if they're all like that around the whole country. I can't believe we still have 8 viewers, but we do actually have a somewhat active audience. You still there, Todd? But you've disappeared off the comments. Ah, there you go. Yeah, you're still there. A lid. No, I just disappeared off the comments for a while. I was wondering if you're still there. Just sitting there chilling out. What country do you want to travel next? One place I would like to go would be to Ukraine, to go to Pripyat and Chernobyl. Take along the Geiger camp. That is something I do want to do. Where else is on the list? I'd like to go to Japan at some point. I'd like to go to Australia too. More places around the Caribbean because that's just lovely around there. Ah, C#. Yes, the 2 main languages I use at work are Python and PowerShell. Yeah, they've done the new sarcophagus. But yeah, I do want to go there at some point. Yeah, I've watched all that, although I prefer Air Crash Investigation, more factual and less dramatic. But yeah, I've seen the Seconds from Disaster and that. I used to watch that all after school. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched a fair few documentaries on Chernobyl. Yeah, let's just say it's a bit of a pet obsession of mine. Yeah, Aircraft Investigation's awesome. Aidan loves it too, so we should watch some episodes of that together. Aidan's got me into Star Trek. Been watching a lot of that together. I actually think I still have access to his Netflix account, so I should probably watch some more Star Trek actually. I do not know how Aidan managed to afford this ring, bearing in mind most of the time, and pretty much all the time, he's skin. Yeah, I decided against the PhD, seeing what the actual PhD thinks. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Take even just like one of my small ones. Which is it under here still? No, I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's somewhere else. Here's a fun challenge. See if you can guess what this is a pamphlet to. You're right there. He does. Don't know. Mark? I pretty much haven't heard from Mark since I left uni. It's a shame, really. Need to meet up with him for a beer, and there's a lot to tell him about what's happened. SW. Don't recognise the initials. Ah. Yeah, tell Mark to respond to my messages then if you're still in contact with him. Night night. I'm going to be off to bed in at least the next half an hour. Because it's about 11 o'clock and I want to get a decent amount of hours sleep before I have to get up and join the rat race to London again. But you're right, he does love me and I love him, and I need to get him a ring as well. That's the important thing in life, finding those to care about you and that you care about. I've lost tangent of what I was talking about before. I remember something about Chernobyl. I know. Yeah, get him a message and tell him to respond to my messages. You should at least know about my progress in the since I've left uni. What's happened in that time, and Jesus Christ, a lot has happened. I'm still not quite the lead hacker I want to be, but progress in the right direction. Yeah, I do enjoy my electronics. Always been a passion of mine. Actually, at some point I am actually aiming to build my own Nixie watch prototype and actually build one. I can actually then build multiple and actually sell them. Do a little side business. Another thing I thought of that would be quite good to do a little side business would be photography. I think I'm good enough at the portrait stuff that I could actually do some interesting stuff. Make some pocket money on the side. Maybe do What, Mark? Don't know. I don't know. Ask him. Don't know the answer to that question. What electronics do you want to do next? Oh, I'd like to finish my VFD clock, my discrete logic VFD clock project. No, me, I'll probably ask him on your behalf. Why are you thinking you're in for a chance there, Barry? Aside from install the software and set up the please don't do that. Anyway, tell him to respond to my messages. Stuff I've done with a VGA is basically install the software and just plug it in and watch the little LEDs flash, and that's about it. I like that, please don't do that. I haven't actually done a huge amount of FPGAs. I don't know if the one in the cupboard is in there or if I've given it to Aiden. I wouldn't be surprised if I've given it to Aiden, to be honest, and then it's lost in his bedroom with clusterfuck. I have to do a video on his bedroom. It's a fucking shit tip. It's like a landfill. A landfill is more tidy. I'll just pick off more hems out my thermals. I do love these things because they're like wearing pyjamas. So comfortable. I think that's funny. It's like, do you think you're in for a chance? No! Nice! Definitely take that one up, because you could do with finding yourself a partner. Did I fart? I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's funny, work isn't actually all a bad place to actually meet people, to be honest. Nice, there's a good opportunity there. See how that progresses. Hopefully it goes well for you. You have to keep me updated on what happens there. That's what you want. I don't think I want to date someone who's not a complete nerd. Who doesn't enjoy all the techie nerdy stuff. Who can't look at the vintage computers collection and see anything awesome about it. I mean, Aidan looks at all my computers and then just goes, your room is a treasure trove. It's like, yay. But the parents are just like, it's a junk heap. Nice. Oh, I should know all your bio spots of pleasure. I'm going to attempt to make that smutty. Unfortunately, my bioscientific knowledge is non-existent. Nice. That's what you want. You can have some areas where you cross and it comes up with interesting little things. One of the things I'm actually thinking of getting Aiden actually is a keyboard synth. I think he'd appreciate that. But yeah, it's been pretty awesome how it's actually been going between me and my little shit bag. Oh, I'll go for probably one of the vintage ones, like 80s one. So you probably want something with some more advanced functions. Apparently there's not much on the market in the mid-range. There's only low end or high end, and yeah, exactly, not cheap. It's better to go on eBay and look for a decent synth from the 80s that is actually reasonably priced. And to be honest, I really don't know what I'd be looking for. I just go on my instinct of what looks interesting to me. How to drive a Trabant? I've got a toy Trabant in the car. It lives on my dashboard. Yeah, 275, as you say, not cheap. Not horrifically expensive, but not exactly dirt cheap. The new BHE ringer. And everyone's, yeah, different types of synths, and it's not a, yeah, price is relative based on what you can afford and what you're willing to pay and whatnot. You know, something that's dirt cheap to me won't necessarily be dirt cheap to someone else. But trust me, I've been in a position where anything over 100 quid, anything that is like over 50 quid is expensive. Back when I was working in Tesco. And then I'd always be a bit envious when you get Aussie 50 and be like, oh, that's only a few $100. It's like, I wish I had that kind of money. Now I do, which is good, so I just save it up. I'm trying to get my own house. Save up, get my own place, then I can blow up capacitors inside. Should I wear gym jams tonight or just sleep in pants? Probably sleep in pants. I can't be asked to get gym jams out. No, Atari Punk console kit for £15 max. Atari. Got my Atari ST down there. Haven't played with that for a while. Hello. Thank yous. It's good there's people out there who actually find my content interesting. Yeah, I'd quite like to go to India at some point. That'd be quite an interesting place to go. Fair few people I work with at work actually come from India. Or have Indian relatives or whatnot. Actually, where I work, there's literally people from all places around the world. It's quite neat, actually. And on the UK branch, I'm literally the only SecOps guy in the UK. We actually have a pretty big security team in our company, though. It's just most of it's in the US. Gym jams, they go in the other room. Christmas jumpers can go in the cupboard. That fart stinks. Yeah. No, none of my code's on GitHub. Have you seen darktrace security? No. I'll have to look that up if I remember. Which probably means I forget. And over Christmas I literally paid no attention to what was going on in the industry because I just wanted to enjoy my Christmas and not think about work. And there was something that came out with microprocessors having some critical vulnerability that the media outlets have not been very good on providing details on. Thank yous, yes. My brother got me that. He also got me a Portal one and a Half-Life one. Half-Life one is in the washing, so is the Portal one. So you'll see them appear. Ah, two major issues. Yeah, one's the microprocessor one, and there's something else, isn't there? I can't remember what that was. Yeah, that's it. Because chip fabrication is fucking expensive. That's it, meltdown. Yeah. My boss has been having the joy of dealing with that, having to get IT to do their parts. Yeah, that's... I need to see if there's some sort of Metasploit exploit or something open for that and have a play with that. See what it can actually do. Because apparently there's no known exploits. How true that is. Yeah. Yeah. I would like a sticker on my work laptop, bearing in mind I actually technically work for a cloud company, that says there is no cloud, it's on someone else's computer. And that one, of same VMs sharing physical hosts, is incredibly common. It has its place. It's certainly not for every single situation, but it does have its place. Oh yeah, if it's not done properly, oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, so it's like literally it's literally everything's vulnerable. Probably even my Nixie watch is technically vulnerable, not that there's a way to connect to it. So technically my Nixie watch is far more secure. And what you're going to get it to do, tell me the wrong... Reprogram it so it tells me the wrong time. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, why would you say, oh, here's my data? Yeah, if you're going to do anything cloud, you've got to lock it down properly. It's got to be locked down properly. Everything's got to be encrypted. You've got to make sure there's all the two-factor authentication and whatnot all in place. The trouble is, a lot of the time, a lot of companies, they run their own stuff, don't have a clue what they're doing, and end up with bloody ridiculously vulnerable systems. Yeah, there will be a time when that happens. There'll be some company that fucks up big time. And in fact, similar has actually happened in the past with hosting providers and that. Which is why I'm not a massive fan of the Azure platform. Microsoft has enough problems today. I mean, today at work, my Skype died. And because it's built into Office, the whole of Office had to be reinstalled. Which meant I had the pleasure of coming home late. And it's still not fully installed on my work laptop. So yeah, I wouldn't trust Microsoft with cloud storage when they can barely build their own bloody applications with any bloody stability, let alone something that so for a network that require. And then how Microsoft generally tends to be full of security holes a lot of the time. They've gotten better. I mean, a lot of the problems that you get with Windows 7 and 10 are mostly PowerShell ones, and they usually need some sort of user interaction to do anything. Ow, I just stabbed myself with my penknife. Ow, that hurt. Yep, one rogue employee can take down an entire company. Yeah. One disgruntled, pissed off employee can take down the entire company. Yep. It's not working. But yeah, I enjoy what I do in my job. It's fun. Learning new shit all the time. Yeah, the usual. Then all the office politics bullshit starts and the blame games and all that crap. Which thankfully I don't have to deal with where I work. I don't have to deal with any of that bullshit. Oh, you don't want to pull out before you fire. That's no fun. Yeah, the old emergency routine. I actually have a little thing up at work that says, in case of cyber attack, break glass and pull cables. Has a picture of a server cabinet. I should probably actually stick it on the server cabinet, which is upstairs. I'll probably print another one off and stick it on the server cabinet. Although this server cabinet doesn't have any glass on it, but it's a joke, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Could add some extra addition to that. Fill the condom with a bit of mayonnaise. mayonnaise, all the real stuff. God, I'm naughty. I'm very naughty. Alexa, what is cock docking?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, what is cock docking?
Sorry, I don't know that.
To be honest, I don't know what that one is. I haven't heard it. Let's Google it. What is cocking? Let's teach ourselves something random. I won't share the screen in case it's graphic, and Google doesn't like it when you do that, even though I use Google to search for my porn. Cock. Urban Dictionary, cock docking. Ah, okay, so for those who don't know, cock docking is basically when two men are having sex and one inserts his penis into the other's foreskin, rubbing it until he comes. And then there's last night my boyfriend and I had a hot cock docking session. Buy a cock docking mug. Perfect mug for work. Just have last night at the weekend I do cock docking. Being gay or homosexual is not required, though it can make the act more satisfactory. Here goes circumcised guy. Hey, uncut guy, wanna try cock docking? Uncircumcised guy. No way, faggot. I don't suit your god-defying ways. And then it's like, so circumcised guy. Come on, it'll be fun and stuff. Oh, fuck off. Yes, I know what a god is. Stupid thing. I was reading that because it was funny. There we go. Uncircumcised guy. No thanks, I'll do it with another uncut guy. And besides, I keep a lot of cheese in my dick. Oh, this is brilliant. Maybe I will share the screen. Oh, is there another one? Space docking, is there? Oh, what's that? Here you go, space dock. When a man shits into a woman's vagina. Okay, that is definitely not something I would want to partake in. Ah, there's another one. It looks like it means more than one thing. Piss, shit and vomit, no thanks. Yeah, anything piss, shit and vomit, yeah, no thanks. I'll pass on that. Oh yeah, did anyone guess what this is a pamphlet to? I guess not. One nut and Bangkok. Oh, it's 11ish. The question is, do people want to know? Yeah, I'm going to be off because I've got work tomorrow. Indeed, and good luck with this young lady you might have a chance with. Oh yeah, you could definitely say it's certainly ones for both sexes. There you go, just Google rocks off. What is it? The website is www.rocks-off.info. That'll pretty much answer your question. Wouldn't recommend looking up at work on a work machine. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night because it's late and I need to get to bed. Have a good evening. And have a good day tomorrow. I will, hopefully the Windows won't be a bastard all day, but you never know with Windows. And where's the stop button on this thing? Oh, there it is. I feel so stupid sometimes. Night night all. Have a good one. And hopefully I'll be online at some point soonish, where more smutty naughtiness can ensue. Innuendos while blowing up capacitors outside the bedroom window. Hopefully this one will actually stay online, not disappear like the last one did with the hobo tent.